On the story with Aunt Nellie, she had that long red hair, and she'd wash it once a month and comb it out and save that hair, and then she'd braid it, and take it down the back and braid it into a long braid, and then she'd wrap that braid around her head like this and tuck it in, and she'd
You
wear her
remember
hair
that?
like that for
You remember
Oh,
that? Yeah.
until she got so old, and finally she would just comb the part of her hair down to where the braid started, like this, and just make it look nice. And she'd comb it back to where the braid started. Well, this one time she was going to wash her hair. It's time to wash it, and she'd done that so much, maybe gone 2 months, I don't know. And when she unbraided her hair, there was a knot right there so bad, and she worked and worked and worked, and she asked me to come over and help her get the comb through that so her hair could fall down. We worked and worked and couldn't get it out of there. It was knotted so tight with
Like
the
you
way,
backcombed
yeah.
or something.
Did you cut it?
And
out?
she had to have her hair cut off, and she
Yeah.
saved that braid too. But that just about killed her emotionally to have to cut her hair off like that.
I remember before the braid, when
Oh.
she was younger, I've forgotten exactly how she did it, but it was wrapped around somehow.
Oh, like two buns sort of
Yeah,
back here? Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that too.
Vaguely.
Yeah, it kind of went.
But
Little
then as she
buns.
got older, she went to the braid
Yeah.
because it was
Wrapped
easier for
around
her
her head.
to do and take care of.
Well,
You know what I remember about Aunt Nellie?
What?
Bad thing. That time that she got burned,
Oh yeah, that was
By
oh
the-
yes,
little heater
went
in the bathroom.
in the bathroom.
One of
What?
those little
well, it was a pretty big one.
illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
By the gas,
yeah.
Yeah, it was
gas
set,
heater on the wall.
Kerosene.
sitting to the right of
I
the
think she
stool,
got on the potty
and
went
she
to
went
sleep, didn't she?
She went to sleep. She was so tired, and she fell over on that hot stove
Yeah.
thing,
Ooh.
and
Oh,
it burned her
man.
neck real bad, all right here in the middle, and
And the
her
bad thing was
and her
the
chest, I
stove
think. And
was between her and
The
the
door,
door, and
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the stove fell
And
over
she
against
yelled.
the door.
She yelled for Aunt Octavia. Aunt Tegan was there. Her nickname was Aunt Tegan. Aunt Octavia, and she yelled for her to come and help, and she couldn't get in.
Because
she-
the door opened in, and the
And she was
stove
blocking it.
and her body and the
Yeah,
stove.
and she was screaming because she was just hurt really bad.
Oh, yeah.
And they took her to hospital, and it was a long time. And I'd go over after Aunt Tegan left because she was just there visiting. And when she left to go back to Colorado, well, I'd go over every day and dress Aunt Nellie's neck and her hand. I think the palm of one of her
Yeah,
hands.
and think
Or-
underarm.
yeah, it was.
She
uh-huh.
was, just
She was
badly
really
burned.
burned. And they
Yeah.
thought they were going to have to graft it because it kept starting to get well and get smaller and smaller. And that one last place just wouldn't heal up. The doctor says, the next time I see you next week or whatever it was, he said, if that's not better, he says, we're going to have to go in and do surgery. And she says, oh no. Well, it healed up enough. He didn't have to do surgery. But boy, that was
She helped it.
awful when she got pinned in the bathroom like that and was so burned.
Mm.
It was months healing.
Yeah, and
Skin
she
graft.
had bad scar tissue
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
it, and that shrank to where she wasn't able to.
Lift her head good,
Yeah,
I think. Hold
was.
her chin down.
Mhm.
Back in the good old days.
Good old days.
Speaking of injuries,
Uh-huh.
does your finger still have the split in the nail? Like it used to?
Yeah.
I think
What
so.
caused that? Was you born with it?
No.
Oh wait, this one. Here,
Yeah,
right?
it's the ring finger. Ring
Yeah,
finger.
we had
See
a
it.
we had a little combine, pull type combine, in the early days when I was. This happened when I was 4, And got this one a little bit too, Jamie. Here, the next one got a little bit out of it. Anyway, you had to get everything ready for harvest. Naturally, it was a machine, and he didn't realize that I was there, and I was up where the engine is, and had my hand on a sprocket that when he
Had a
started
chain.
it, when he started it, took that thing.
And your hand went around the
Yeah.
sprocket
Oh
my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
with your finger in between the chain
And
Yeah.
he set all kinds of records getting me to town.
To the hospital.
Oh,
Or doctor.
I remember that
Yeah.
that old car.
Sped something terrible.
Yeah, it was all it would do. It's what we were doing.
Mhm.
Of course, they wrapped it and
Yeah.
did what they could, but
That would be scary.
and amazing you have the nail even,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it
that
is.
type of entry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or a finger.
Yeah,
The end of his finger.
it got
could've been
these
cut
these
off.
two fingers.
Mhm.
This one bad, and this one just the side of it.
Mhm.
So, Dad felt terrible about it, if you can imagine,
Mhm.
Yes.
because he didn't know I was around, and
Mhm.
I didn't know he was going to start the engine.
Or what
Yeah.
would happen when you did.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't have had my hand there, for sure.
Mm.
Mhm.